Okay, we head straight to Group F, yes, where Sweden produced a stunning attacking display to defeat African side Tunisia 5-1. The Scandinavian side wasted little time as Sweden and Tunisia led to the sacking of the Tunisian coach, the very first casualty at the World Cup. Okay, to another game. It is the game between Spain and Cape Verde. Now, one of the biggest surprises of the day came in Group H, where tournament debutants Cape Verde held football powerhouse Spain to a remarkable goalless draw. Now, Spain entered the match as overwhelming favourite and dominated possession for a long period, but they were unable to break down a determined Cape Verde defence. Now, throughout the match, Spain created several clear scoring opportunities, moving the ball with their trademark style and controlling the tempo. However, Cape Verde remained disciplined and organized, frustrating the European giants at every turn. Now, the defenders put in a heroic performance, repeatedly blocking shots and clearing dangerous crosses. Now, the standout performer for Cape Verde was their goalkeeper, who produced a series of outstanding saves to deny Spain. Now, his performance earned widespread praise and helped secure what could become one of the most memorable results in the nation's football history. Now, for Spain, the draw will be viewed as a missed opportunity. Despite dominating possession and creating chances, they lacked the finishing touch needed to secure all 3 points. Now, the result leaves Group H wide open, heading into the next round of fixtures. We say good one for Cape Verde representing Africa, and it was a compact, disciplined football coming from the Cape Verdeans. Let's also tell you that it was a game plan for Cape Verde as they picked 1 point, which is crucial for them to head straight to the knockout stage. Now, another interesting game
then the World Cup has officially arrived.
Was a game between Belgium and Egypt. Yes, in another highly competitive encounter, Belgium and Egypt played out a 1-0 draw in Group G. Now, both teams entered the match knowing the importance of securing points, and the contest delivered plenty of excitement for fans around the world. Now, the Pharaohs of Egypt started brilliantly and took the lead through a well-worked attacking move. Now, their confidence grew after the opening goal. They continued to threaten Belgium with quick counter-attack led by their experienced attacking players. Now, the Egyptian supporters inside the stadium created an electric atmosphere as the team pushed for a memorable victory. Now, Belgium, however, showed their experience and resilience. The introduction of fresh attacking options changed the momentum of the match, allowing the Red Devils to increase their pressure on Egyptian defense. Now, the persistence eventually paid off as they found an equalizer to level the score. Now, the draw means both teams remain firmly in contention for qualification. Now, while the neither side secured the victory they wanted, the points could prove valuable as the group stage progresses. Now, let's head to another game between Saudi Arabia and Uruguay. That is also another draw. Elsewhere in Group H, Saudi Arabia and Uruguay shared the point following a 1-0 draw in a fiercely contested encounter. Now, both teams understood the importance of the match after earlier result in the group and approached the game with determination and intensity. Saudi Arabia displayed tremendous organization and discipline, matching Uruguay in every area of the pitch. Now, their midfield worked tirelessly to break up attack, while their forward looked dangerous whenever opportunities arose. Now, the team's confidence and belief were evident throughout the match. Uruguay, known for their rich football history and competitive spirit, responded strongly after falling behind. Now, the South American side increased the tempo and eventually found a breakthrough to bring the scoreline level. Now, the experience helped them maintain pressure, but they were unable to find the winning goal. Now, the draw leaves both teams with work to do in their remaining fixtures, with Spain and Cape Verde also sharing point. Group H remains one of the most unpredictable group in the tournament. Now we head straight into the game between Iran and New Zealand, the final match of the day, which saw Iran and New Zealand produce one of the most entertaining contests of the tournament so far, ending in a dramatic 2-2 draw. Now Iraq returning to the stage after 40 years. Now the match features end-to-end action, goals and several moments of high drama that kept fans on the edge of their seat. Now Iran looked sharp in attack, twice managed to take the lead during the game. Their movement in the final third created problems for New Zealand's defense as they appeared on course to secure an important victory. However, New Zealand refused to give up and continued to battle until the final whistle. Now, the Oceania representatives showed remarkable determination and character, fighting back on 2 occasions to level the score. Now, their resilience was probably rewarded as they secured a valuable point against a strong Iranian side. And the result highlighted the growing competitiveness of the team, which every region for the world. Now, for both Iran and New Zealand, the draw keeps qualification hopes alive, while neither side will be fully satisfied. The point could prove crucial as Group G enters the decisive stages. Now, a recap of yesterday's matches. Sweden 5, Tunisia 1, Spain 0, Cape Verde 0, Belgium 1, Egypt 1, Saudi Arabia 1, Uruguay 1, and Iran 2, New Zealand 2. Now, as it stands now, it is open in some group, and let's see how it goes when match number 2 continues. Okay, it was celebration, especially for Cape Verde as they made history. Now, one of the biggest talking points of the tournament remains Cape Verde's remarkable performance against Spain. Now, the African nations making its World Cup debut stunned the football world by holding European champions to a goalless draw, despite facing relentless pressure and numerous attempts on goal. Now, Cape Verde disciplined defense structure frustrated Spain throughout the match. Now, the star of the match was goalkeeper and veteran in the person of Vozinha, who produced a series of outstanding saves to keep Spain at bay. Now, the result has transformed Group H into one of the most competitive group in the tournament and has given Cape Verde genuine hope of reaching the knockout stage. Meanwhile, for Spain, yes, they will be under pressure to bounce back in their next match after failing to capitalize on their dominance in possession and chance created. Now, let's take that visual as we see the Cape Verdeans celebrating after a historic point against European champions, Spain.
Oh, we don't know what to say. We're a tiny country, and to play on a big stage like this against a powerhouse like Spain and draw is unbelievable. I'm proud. I'm proud. I think the whole country's proud. We had a huge fan base here today, and it speaks a lot about who we are as a group of people.
I'm actually happy because everybody knows we're the underdogs. Everyone was expecting that Spain was going to win like 7-0. It's our first time in the World Cup, first game. Very excited. All Cape Verdeans were proud of the tie. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Right now, I'm a little bit depressed. And I didn't like the fact that everyone from Cape Verde was celebrating this as if they won when they actually just got a tie. But let's see. Sometimes you start off with the wrong foot and you win. So we still have time.
26 opportunities to score and 0 goals is kind of crazy. But I think the other team's keeper was very good.
Cape Verde is strong, and it's a symbolic win for Cape Verde. We have to see what happened with Cape Verde because it's a great team. So it's a surprise of this.
Okay, English team will say Cape Verde, but in Portuguese it is Cabo Verde. So let's see how it pans out for the Cape Verdeans. Let's see how it goes in their next game. Also celebration for the Scottish fans. Yes, as Scotland secured their first World Cup victory in 36 years with a hard-fought one-day win over Haiti. Well, I was expecting more goals in that particular game. As a result, sparked celebration among Scottish supporters, many of whom travelled throughout, thousands of miles to support their teams. Now, the victory has, revived hope of a place in the knockout round and marks a memorable moment in Scotland's football history. Let's also enjoy that visual of the Scottish fans celebrating after their first win in over 30 years. Well, like I said, it's going to be a lot. There will be a lot of upset at the World Cup this year, and let's see how it goes. It is match day live. Yes, match day live. Some games will go down later today. Yes, it will be a repeat of the opener of the 2002 Korea-Japan World Cup, where France and Senegal met in one of those games, and France, Senegal stoned France as the defending champions when they won the trophy back at the France 98 World Cup. Now, let's tell you that France will take on Senegal later this evening, 8 p.m. local time, and Iraq, yes, I think I made an error there, Iraq making their return to the World Cup after 40 years will take on a highly rated Norwegian side. So it will be Iraq up against Norway later this evening at about 11 p.m. Nigerian time, and France will be up against Senegal. So, but for the coach of Senegal, they have put behind what happened at the Nations Cup against Morocco. Even all the news making around the CAS issues, winning the trophy or not winning the AFCON, that is aside. Their focus is on the World Cup, and they will do everything to make sure that they go well. So France up against Senegal. Let's see how it goes. And Iraq will take on Norway later in the day. That's talking about at about 11 p.m. Now we're wrapping up with news coming from Olympique Marseille in France, where the French club Marseille have emerged as a front runner to sign Super Eagles striker Akor Adams, with Sevilla placing a 30 million euros price tag on the Nigerian forward as interest in him intensify ahead of the summer transfer window. Now the price tag was communicated by Sevilla's based Spanish publication, and the fee would represent a remarkable, return on 5.5 million euros Sevilla paid Montpellier to sign Adams in January 2025. Now, with the 26-year-old having established himself as one of the club's most important players after an initial slow start in life in Spain, Adams finished the season as Sevilla's top scorer in the La Liga with 10 goals, 2 of which came in the final 4 matches of the campaign, and proved decisive in helping the club secure the point needed to avoid relegation. Meanwhile, Marseille are considering Adams as a potential replacement for Mason Greenwood, who has been linked with a departure this summer. Now, the Ligue 1 side could also lose Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and Adams' prior experience in the French football makes him an attractive option to bolster their attacking options. Premier League side Fulham are also monitoring the situation. A move to Craven Cottage would see Adams reunited with fellow Nigerians Calvin Bassey and Alex Iwobi, with Fulham in the market for a striker after failing to sign United States international Ricardo Pepi and allowing Raul Jimenez players to leave upon the expiration of his contract. Now, clubs also from Saudi Arabia have also made inquiries, though Adams is understood to prefer to remain in Europe, but which could rule him out of the Gulf. Now, Sevilla are open to selling, with the funds expected to ease the club's financial pressure and allow reinforcement elsewhere. Should the deal be concluded at the reported valuation, Adams would become the third most expensive players ever sold by the Spanish club, behind Jules Koundé's 50 million euros move to Barcelona and Diego Carlos' 31 million euros move transfer to Aston Villa. So it promises to be an exciting one for Akor Adams. Let's see if he will return back to the French League One. And this is where we'll put a match on the show this morning. Rapid Sports highlight on the breakfast show. Do you have yourself a beautiful morning ahead? Good morning.